All right, hello. For those of you, look at you all showing up. What is David about to talk about? I'm going to turn my phone off because it's, dare I say the word, blowing up. Who else is there? Yes, thank you very much. All right, so I think it's pretty obvious why I'm going live here. Sarnia Police Update. And for those of you, I do live in the area. Jennifer and I live in the area, right in the block that's blocked off by the Sarnia Police right now. Facebook is an interesting animal, right? You know, I'm often one to say Facebook. Everybody thinks they're a journalist now, thanks to Facebook, me included, right? But here's the thing: we've got to get our information from the right area, okay? And there's a lot of assumptions going on. There's a lot of 2 + 2. There's a lot of really 2 + 2 often equals 5. There's a lot of, well, I heard, and he said, she said. So I'm here to tell you a couple of things about what's happening. Okay, obviously the latest news release, I'm going to pull it up here. Why don't I just do that? You go to the show live.live. Put that up on the screen here for you. Okay, so if you go to that website, that's my website, and there is a very recent media release from Sarnia PD. So why don't we just bring that up as well? And let's all, this is story time. Let's read together. Okay. So at approximately 1:35 p.m. earlier today, Sarnia Police dispatched to the address in the 500 block of Devine. So between Conrad and Russell on Devine Street, not Davis Street, Devine Street. Okay. Check on the welfare of a person. Upon arrival, officers made entry into the residence where they located a deceased male. The death of this man appears to be suspicious and is being treated as a homicide. Residence is now being held as a crime scene, so on and so forth. They're reaching out to the public for your assistance. They're asking that if anyone has any video surveillance from the surrounding area, including nearby Russell Street and Conrad, to contact the police. So I can tell you earlier today, I came home about 1:30. Just after 1:30, I'd been out in Glencoe. And then a little bit later on, I was, some of you saw my Facebook post, I got a new snowblower. I was cleaning the driveway, and then I noticed everything down there. A little bit later on, Sarnia PD came knocking on my door and asked if I had seen anything, and they were in the area knocking on all the doors, etc., etc. Here's the reason why I'm going live. I just recently had a conversation with Officer Sodasani from the Sarnia PD. And the conversation was that they're not just out, they're out there doing their job, folks. They really are. I can tell you just from what I've observed and regular conversations that I have with those at the Sarnia PD, they are out knocking on doors. They're working on this. They're not just going, oh, well, okay. And there's only so many, right? They are working on things. Now, is this related to earlier in Davis Street? Is this related to something else? There's no official word on that. What I can say is the tone of voice tells me that it's not, but that's not out of the question, okay? So the best thing you can do is get the facts from the horse's mouth, so to speak, all right? This media release, it's here on my website, is sent to me straight from Sarnia PD, okay? Of course, the other place to go to is the Sarnia Police Facebook page, okay? And all their media releases that come out are put there as well. So that being said, is there need for concern? Absolutely. Sarnia Police are not dismissing the fact that there is trouble in our community. Okay, they're not dismissing any of that at all. So I guess I really just wanted to kind of come out and give you guys an update. I literally just had that conversation a few minutes ago, and I was sort of, it was sort of asked to that would I reach out to my community of followers here and kind of bring them up to date, right? So if you want to ask me any questions, I'll do my best. Lay down the news law, Chief. Yeah, thanks, Jason, my son. Hello, Tiffany. No sound. Can you hear me now? Somebody's saying no sound, other people saying they can hear me. Danny, can you hear me? I hope you can still hear me. I hear you fine? Okay, very good. Loud and clear. Hello, Tara. Hello, Jenny. So here's a good question. How many homicides is that now? So at this point, this most recent that we're talking about here, see, this is where things get confused, okay? They're treating it as a homicide at the moment, but it has not been declared a homicide. It's suspicious activity. Therefore, it's being investigated and treated like a homicide, but it has not yet been declared a homicide. Does that make sense? Okay, so this is how, so just to clarify, Danny, I'm not picking on you, but I'm just pointing that out, that we have to get, is there concern? Absolutely. 100%. 100%. You're welcome, Tracy. Hi, Monique. Some say, thanks, Mason. Some say I don't even need a microphone. Ha ha. Sean, how are you? You're welcome. Hello, Corey. Good evening. Marika. Cassie. Yes. Cassie, I was thinking about you the other day. I almost called you, actually. I should do that. Hi, Tom. Hi, Dawn. Hello, Chrissy. Hi. Everybody can hear me. Good. Good, good, good. Heather, you can hear me in London. I don't need the microphone, right? There you go. Okay, very good, very good. So Andrew Thomas, my good friend who I was chatting with earlier as well, it's very concerning the number of violent offenses and homicides in the past month. Absolutely, right? This will be challenging for our police. That is a great statement to make because there's only so many of them, right? Too, right? And I can tell you, I put my faith in our local Sarnia PD, and I don't just say that as someone just saying that. I know and work with and have relations with, as far as this media type stuff. I know who's working out there. Okay, many of them have families too, so they were knocking on all the doors around here today. Some of them twice, all around. They are working very, very hard on this. So the best thing, one of the things that they are looking for is if you live in this area or anywhere on Russell Street or Conrad Street or within this blocked area and you have videotape, some people have video in their house. They came knocking on my door today. Do you have any video? I said, I wish I did, right? If you have any of that video, contact Sarnia PD, okay? Do not call 911 for this. If you want to reach out to Sarnia PD, I don't even have to look it up. That's all I know, right? Contact them at this phone number, and then they will put you in touch with the proper personnel to get your video. Okay. It is certainly concerning, and I want to go back to. Let's go back to Andrew's comment. We really need to address the root causes for these happenings. It's a great statement. What is happening? Is it drugs? Is it COVID? Is it COVID and drugs? Is it too much drinking? I don't know, Andrew. What's your thoughts on that? Yeah. Hello, Jacqueline. How have you been? Was thinking of you the other day too. Right on. Jesse, how are you? Can hear you in Burlington. Hear me in Oshawa. And by the way, gas is at 114.9. There's some. That's actually positive news, isn't it? Where is it? I don't know. Hi, Barry. Tom said, "Oh, Tom, you're in Texas working." Okay. There you go. There's something positive. Watching the Leafs play the Flames at 9 o'clock. Very good. Brandon, Dave, KJ, and I at WeStream are so happy you're okay and safe. We miss you. We miss you too, man. Well, I miss you, Brandon. That KJ guy once in a while. No, I'm just kidding. I miss you both. We are good. Rosemary Travis, thank you for, please reinforce that rumors make things worse. 100%. Rosemary, thanks for stepping in and saying that right now. It's the old telephone game too, right, folks? It's the old telephone game. Do you remember that? If you're old like me, you're in the vicinity of old like me, remember the telephone game? You know, we would whisper something in somebody's ear, and then you had to whisper to the next one, and by the time it got back, the story had completely changed. Completely changed. Okay, so social media used properly can be a fantastic tool. In fact, it's a great tool for the Sarnia police, any of the police. They use social media to help catch criminals. Okay, posting assumptions and opinions can actually make their job much harder. Part of the police job, and investigators, detectives, whoever's involved, is to gather information. And in order to gather information, they want to gather accurate information. And if they got to sift through all this information and there's all this other crap getting in the way, it actually slows them down from doing their job. Okay? So I'm going to rant a little bit here. David Burrows doesn't typically rant on the show or when he does live, but I'm going to rant right now. There's too much crap being talked about, rumors, shit, I'll say it, getting in the way and preventing the police in our community from doing their job. You're entitled to have an opinion. Absolutely. You're entitled to have a say. But if you don't know for sure, if you got your information from somebody who whispered, well, you know, I heard. Well, that's not what I heard. What I heard was, stop it. Just stop it, will you? It's not helping. It's not only not helping the Sarnia police from doing their job, it's creating more stress and concern than needs to be. Is there concern? Absolutely, there's concern. Is it concern here, or are we creating it and making it here where it doesn't need to be because we're talking about what we don't know? Okay? I've held back a long time. Maybe you'll see a little bit more of the ranting. Would you like to see more of this? It's so frustrating to me as somebody who has lived in this community all my life. I've never left. I love this community. That's no secret. And when I see people creating false rumor, nonsense, gossip, that will destroy a community if we're not careful. And it's certainly not helping the police do their job. So, if you have video, reach out to the Sarnia police. If you have legitimate information, reach out to the Sarnia police. And if you don't want to call them, call Crime Stoppers. That works. It's anonymous. Okay. See what you did, Rosemary? You're welcome for the update. Oh, I just lost track of where. Yes, hate rumors. Better to hear from someone who actually knows. You're welcome, Blake. Barry, it really is disturbing news for our city. It'd be disturbing news for any city. Again, I've lived in Sarnia all my life, and I've never, okay, but things have changed. We've got to do our part as well by staying calm. Lock your doors. Yeah, we got to lock our doors. Was it time we didn't have to lock the doors? We got to lock the doors. Lock the doors. Be safe. Keep your eyes open. Look out for each other, your neighbors, friends. Call each other. You know what I like? I like that I had a bunch of friends reaching out to me, texting me, Facebook messaging me, calling me, because they were concerned for my safety and Jennifer's safety, because they know where we live. You know what I would like? Reach out, call, text somebody just because. Just do that anyway. What was that? Did I almost do a long distance commercial there? Reach out and touch someone. That was a telephone long distance commercial. Reach out, say hello. Whoop, I'm throwing stuff. People need to hear hello right now. People's mental health, stress, all that stuff. People just need a hello. Hello. Because when we ask somebody, how's it going these days, it means a whole lot more, doesn't it? Yes, people posting pictures of things that aren't true makes it worse. Yes, I posted a picture earlier of what was going on. There was, I'm not saying you're referring to that, but there was the police and there was yes, I only posted it once. A whole bunch of people were concerned. It's like things are under investigation. Everything's cool right now. It is very unfortunate. Yeah, drugs, isolation, stress, domestic violence. It's a whole number of them combined, for sure. Here's what I will say is there are places to reach out. There is a 24-hour distress line, which I don't have in front of me. So if anybody knows that number, post it in the comments. Let's put that out there, shall we? Got it here. Whoops. Okay, I just posted it out there. Yeah. Hey, Jeff. Good to see you, man. Thank you very much, Becky. Yes, there you go. You want to have a good time tonight? You want something positive? Heavy Rescue 401 tonight on Discovery Channel. Oh, and I don't have it in front of me. Darn it all. Where is that? I bought a calendar today. I should have it down here. It's upstairs. And I'm attached to the microphone. But I bought a calendar from Preferred Towing today. They're $45. But Jennifer really likes it. It's a picture of the guys, right? Okay. And it all goes to Ohana Landing Youth Transitional Facility. I'll be watching. I have I've got a couple of cans of beer that I'm going to sit down and watch tonight. I'm not going to lie, though. I love Heavy Rescue 401, but if Preferred Towing's not on there, it's not the same. I'm just saying. Somebody asked me that question the other day. And I did do a Q&A with Colin Vandenheuvel from Preferred Towing and Heavy Rescue 401. And we had Papa Bear from Ross's Towing and Heavy Rescue 401 on their show. That's on the Facebook page if you want to check that out. Yes, Cassie, let them do their job. They are trained. They know what they're doing. And we might mean well with our lips sometimes, but sometimes I'm one to talk. Sometimes saying nothing is the best part of it. Here's a good one. Being nosy and driving around the area under investigation helps no one. Driving around. I honestly, earlier when I posted the picture of our down the road from our place, do I even want to post this? And the only reason I posted it, because it said, yes, there's police presence. Things are cool. Tried to say everybody's okay. Didn't work. Crime Stoppers, thanks for posting that, Rosemary. 1-800-222-TIPS. That's an anonymous way to do that. But Bridget, back to your point, people driving around because they saw a picture. Oh, I'm going to check that out. I see that, and then I had people calling me. It doesn't help. It does not help. You're in the way. You're creating unnecessary traffic. Right? Stay away from drugs. Get your ham ticket. Yes, get a ham radio license. I have a ham radio license. I got that when I was like 21 years old. 30 years ago. What is ham radio? Google it. It's not CB radio. Mason, are you a ham too? I know Carl Freeman who's watching this. But yeah. What do we got here? Yeah, keep your outside lights on. Don't answer the door. Look through the peephole at least first. It's tough. Was that a mic drop that I just did, Heather? Yeah, I don't like to rant. I don't. I when I do the show, and this isn't really the show. This is just me coming on and going live and trying to update you guys. It's. Yeah, it's frustrating. You'd like to see more of you in a sports jacket. Well, you want me to lose the tie? Who thinks I should lose the tie on the show and just wear the sports jacket? I don't know. I like wearing the tie. Is that what you're talking about? Ron Real Smith, who's an emergency coordinator at the city of Sarnia. So, Ron, thanks for all your hard work out there as well. And my Facebook comments as well. Tanya says, we need to come together as a community like years ago. Watch out for each other. Check in on our neighbors. Say hi to people as they walk past you on the street. Take back our community. Yes. Every time, so where we live, we have the driveway, and then we got to walk up the sidewalk and then up to our house. So I've always got to go down the sidewalk to come to our house. And if people walk by me, I smile and go, hi, how are you? And honest to goodness, sometimes they go, hi, how are you? Sometimes they look at you like, why are you talking to me? I say hello to them anyway. And the reason they're sitting back looking at you like, it's because they're not used to somebody smiling and saying hello. I know a young man by the name of Chris Molyneux, the saxophone sensation. Years ago, he took a picture and he went, more people should do this. Smile. Speaking of which, I forgot to mention it on the show yesterday, but Chris Molyneux is doing a mental health show coming up. So if you want to check that out, I will post something on the Facebook page. And Chris, I apologize I didn't put that out there if you're watching, but he's doing a mental health show, playing some music and stuff. So check that out. But yes, Tanya, great points. Too many armchair detectives. Yes. What else we got here? Oh boy. What number do you need? What, I don't know what you mean, what number? Oh, I got it, yes. This is a Sarnia Distress line. Sarnia Distress line. Oops. 24/7. If you're stressed out or you need to talk to somebody, call this number. Call that number. And for young folks out there, kidshelpphone.ca. Okay. And good point, Mason. You shouldn't be driving around. You're supposed to be staying home. If you don't have to go somewhere, stay at home. Can you go somewhere? Yes. Do you need to? No. And you certainly don't be going out of your way to go around where the investigation's going on. You're in the way. Don't mess with his jacket. I tried that once. So what are you even talking about? Oh, years ago, I was out at a concert here in Sarnia, and she's like, "Take the jacket off." You're like, it's just. I was emceeing the show that night. I was in costume, and I like wearing them. But you think I should lose the tie on the show? It's only on the show. If you guys catch me out and about, those of you who know me, there's no, when I'm not working, there's no tie. Yes, Lisa Mayola, how you doing? Say hi to Dan. One of the most effective ways to assist an active investigation is to provide any video surveillance available to the proper authorities. Yes, they said they were knocking on my door earlier, asking questions, and did I have video? Unfortunately, no. Am I getting some? Yeah, I'm going to have to. Yes. And let's say condolences. Thank you, Lisa, for mentioning that, to all the families that are dealing with what is happening directly. Think you're having a bad day? Imagine not having one at all. There we go. Colette, in Corunna, we smile and say hi. Good. Everyone says hi. What was this? I drive a garbage truck. Sometimes people look back at me like I have 7 heads when I say hello to them. I know what you're saying. That's like when you're sitting at the corner, you're in your car, right? Yeah, here you are, and then somebody turns, and then they come this way, and you look at them, and you smile, and they look at you like, "What are you looking at? Come on!" Oh boy! Pull the old Brian Burke tie, untie. I don't know. We'll put a vote out there: tie or no tie. I don't know what you mean by that, Cameron. What's going on? If we paid more attention to our community and our day-to-day lives and cared and not rubberneck when things go bad, maybe we could change things. Maybe we could. Pamela, you're a smart lady. Just the tie, nothing else. Ha! You're funny, Chatterbox. No tie? Heather says no tie. Bolo tie? It's a bolo tie. What's wrong with you, Lee? Oh, Cameron, yes. We're just talking about there's another investigation, possible homicide happening in Sarnia, and there's just a lot of cause for concern in our community right now. So that's so go to the Sarnia Police Facebook page, go to the show live. Whatever media releases, it comes straight to my email from Sarnia PD. That's what I post. I don't even change the wording. I just copy and paste it. I'm not a journalist. I just share accurate information. Tie is more professional. No tie is more relaxed, but still professional. Right. Okay. Well, when I get Conan O'Brien's money or something like that, then maybe, should I go big time? Should I do a bigger show? I'm going to be starting another show, actually. I'll be doing a music show. Well, it'd be an entertainment show, strictly on entertainment, musicians, comedians, not just in our community, from all over. The show will stay about community, but stay tuned for that. Because I'm not busy enough. I need more to do. Wouldn't I have to like get a cowboy hat and everything too, and then stick up square dancing maybe? I don't know. I look great either way. Am I watching the Leafs game? No. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I like checking in with you guys. doing this random thing. Maybe I should do it more often. Maybe I should do it. Maybe I should pick a certain time that I do it. I think doing it random is fun, though. Here's the whole purpose of why I did this again, okay? Like I said, having conversation with Officer Sonosani of the Sarnia PD, reassuring me that they are working hard. I can see that they're working very hard doing their investigations. Is there need for caution? Absolutely. They are out working very, very hard and diligently. Let's do what we can to help them with their job and stay out of the way and keep the chatter to the absolute minimum so that there's not garbage of information getting in the way of their investigation. It's kind of like Google. You can Google something, but then you got to filter through all the crap to get to the truth, right? Fake news is not helping, okay? So I hope that maybe, and some of what I've just said to you has influenced you to maybe think a little bit about, is that me? Have I put something on Facebook or Twitter or wherever that maybe is just an assumption or an opinion? It's not fact, right? The fact is there's trouble going on in our community, and the fact is that we need to be a community and do what we can to minimize the crap that gets in the way of the Sarnia Police doing their job and taking care of each other by saying hello, right? Smiling, texting that someone you haven't texted in a long time. Sometimes we go, oh, you know, it's been too much time gone by. If I called them now, it would just seem weird. There's never enough time that should go by to where we can't say hello. If I say hello to you and you're offended, anyway. Nobody's going to be offended by you saying hello. Somebody said CNN. I don't watch CNN really. Do you know why? Do you know what CNN stands for? Constantly negative news. That's CNN. 4 locks on my door tonight. Allison, I'm sorry that, it's too bad that you have to do that, but I would say you're making the right decision. Any word on when the Sting returns? No, they put out a release a little while ago saying that indefinitely right now. So cowboy hat for casual get-togethers, no hat for formal. Lee, I miss you, buddy. I can't wait till we get out on the motorcycles again. Hello, Alicia. How are you? All right. So there you go. There's a 30-minute rant, information rant. This is not your typical news, folks. This is not your news station. But I did want to come on live and just kind of reassure you, based on my personal observation, experience, and knowledge, and having a direct line to someone at Sarnia PD who I had a good conversation with. That's where we're at, okay? Yeah, we've got to take extra precautions right now and be smart, be safe, right? Okay. I'm going to go because I'm getting ready for Heavy Rescue 401 at 10 o'clock on the Discovery Channel. I do care about all of you. I think you're all amazing, and I'm always so grateful when you guys show up and say hello to me. You have no idea how much that means to me. So thank you. Bless you all. Stay safe. And reach out and say hello anytime. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Bye for now.